Hello, and welcome to History 404 Early Modern Europe. I am so excited to be teaching this course on early modern Europe, approximately 1500 to 1815. Um, I am Dr. Aubrey Underwood. I am Associate Professor in the Department of African American Studies, Africana Women's Studies, and History. Looking through our course roster, it is evident that I've worked with most of you, if not everyone. Um, so I want to welcome you all to the class. Clearly, you are all familiar with Canvas, as well as the format of the course. This is an asynchronous course. We are not meeting on Zoom. I've taught online for a really long time and I'm very comfortable in this format. So we are going to spend our interaction in terms of the discussions um, and interacting in a variety of ways, but not Zooms. There are no Zoom meetings. All right. I'm going to go into student view just so you can see what I see. And of course, this is your shell. Start here. And you'll see this start here module. The first thing you're going to want to do, of course, is to post in the icebreaker a little bit about yourself. But I also want you to discuss this concept of the early modern period. What does it mean? What does it entail? What's the context? And also upload an image from the early modern period and tell me why you discussed it. I also want you to just very briefly, because this is the first time I'm teaching early modern Europe, and this is the first time that anyone is teaching this outside of a specific professor, we have the opportunity to really restructure this class. And I see this class as offering us an excellent way to deconstruct the Eurocentric view of the early modern period and really replace that with an Afrocentric approach, one that not only recognizes and highlights the large numbers of Black people living across Europe. Africans, people of African descent, those who are the product of miscegenation, who are biracial, multiracial in scope, but also a narrative of Europe that includes Africans, and a African view of Europe. One of the ways that we can start to reshape our understanding of this period is to look and see how Africans viewed Europe, um, while also keeping in mind what is going on in terms of this broader period. This is going to be the period in time where we see the um, combustible relationship between Christianity and Islam. This is also the schisms happening across Christianity and the Christian world, as well as the religious differences occurring in Islam that are creating new ideas about empire, about relationships. This will be the time that we look at the development of the Atlantic world, transatlantic enslavement, but also a time where we see articulations of freedom, democracy, abolitionism, and the beginnings of industrialization. So our class ends in the early 19th century. We are not going to then look at the nation state or any world wars, but we will look at what's going on across Europe and Africa in terms of the significant ways borders are changing, the way old empires are collapsing and new alliances are being formed. And because my background is also in art history, we are going to look at a number of paintings and visual text in our class. So I'm asking you to find an image from the early modern period, and I selected this one, which is the portrait of a Moorish woman. And this is done in Portugal by a school of Palo Vernosus. And I think it really helps to demonstrate what this class is intending to do and really reframing our ideas about early modern Europe and establishing a way to look at this outside of Eurocentrism. We are used to connecting um, this style of the Renaissance with not only um, Italy and other parts of Western Europe, but we often don't look at the significant ways that we see Africans and other Black Europeans displayed in Renaissance art. And in fact, when you take a very close look at Renaissance art, you will see a variety of expressions of of um, of Black history that is very evident across Europe. So this is the one that I chose. And you are going to want to just go online, select a painting, and upload it. Tell me why you chose that one. We are going to use two texts in our class. So if you look at the syllabus, you will see what I mean. All of my information is here, of course. The learning outcomes, information on how you access me. This class will consist of weekly quizzes, weekly discussions, and then a variety of written assignments, including a final project. So we are using these two texts in the class. Normally, I like to place everything in the module, not using a textbook, but because I found some really great books, I do want to include them. So one is Black Africans in the Renaissance. I got mine from Amazon very easily. This is the one that is correct. The bookstore will definitely have this. You can get it used. I bought it used for less than $20, but this is $21. I think you can also certainly rent it from the bookstore. So we are certainly going to use this book. It is worth your time to get. The other text, and this is different from what the bookstore has, but this is correctly stated on the syllabus, is Africa's Discovery of Europe by David Northup. Now, there are some digital downloads, and I found a PDF for free, but you can also get it in the bookstore, but at Amazon would probably be the easiest way. And we are also going to use this book as well. You can rent this one from Amazon for $25. You can buy used, and you can also get it from the library. I think they will send it to you. So those are a variety of ways you could do that. Talk to me about the status of your books if you need to. As I said before, I'm very much looking forward to working with you all in this class and giving this class a whole new emphasis. I will post short lectures every week just to sort of frame what we are doing. I plan to keep them very short and very brief. But the best thing you can do, obviously, is to post in the week 1 icebreaker. That's how I will take your attendance. This is going to be due by the 21st. And then the first, I'm going to post a very brief discussion on the plague that is ravaging Western Europe and across Eurasia, and the types of social and economic effects that accompany this pandemic, and what we can learn and apply to what's going on right now. So please let me know if you have any questions, issues, concern. I am here. I am excited. Let me know how I can assist you in the course. All right. I will be working with you all very soon.